En vez de hasta puse
No, tranquila, no pasa nada.
y no han puesto otro examen. Ahora sí que una carta de 3 páginas a la
Vale, si no,
5 meses en revisarlo
puedo enviarlo a ellos.
no.
Eso no.
Sí, pero más que otra chica, la que también se ha pasado.
¿Quién de hispanas ahora?
Le dijeron que es de húngaro y le dijeron que su húngaro era...
Que yo no sé preparar la carta.
En fait, celui-là, c'est celui-là, par exemple, et celui-là, c'est celui-là. Dans une des producteurs, donc tu peux checker un peu sur celui-là. Sinon, naturellement, tu les entends tous les deux, en fait.
Ah, t'as pas fini, nous?
Bah non.
Tu as causé?
Oui.
Avec un accent canadien?
Non, j'ai pas d'accent canadien.
C'est bon à voir.
Ah, tu sais que tu es fort. Ok.
That was good. We like it. She's taking away the handles. That's good.
Okay.
Nice.
I will talk about submarines and women. So I was listening to a French radio program when I heard quite a surprising news. I heard that the French Minister of Defense had announced that from now on the women will be allowed to serve on submarines. It was surprising because I actually didn't know that women weren't allowed on submarines. I knew that there was this popular belief that women bring bad luck on a boat, but I never thought that the Minister of Defense would actually take it seriously. I was also surprised that I had never heard about the fact that women were banned from submarines, since protesting against sex-based discrimination is trendy at the time. Moreover, knowing that in Europe, France has the highest rate of women in its armed forces, I thought it was surprising as well that it would be the last democratic country to allow women on a submarine. Indeed, for example, Germany allowed women on submarines in 2001, while the United States and the UK allowed it in 2011. But let's focus on the reasons why women were banned from submarines in the first place. It could not seriously be that they are considered bad luck on a boat. So I found out that the official reason is that there are no room for women on a submarine. Indeed, there are only one dorm and one bathroom in a submarine. And this is why the French Minister of Defense actually authorized women only on big submarines, the ballistic missile submarines, because they are the only ones big enough to build many dorms and bathrooms. But still, I don't really understand why we waited that long to add bathrooms and dorms in submarines to allow women to be on them. I mean, imagine we would ban women from every place where there is no room for 2 bathrooms. That would be ridiculous. So there was actually another reason used for that ban a long time ago. It was that there is a high rate of carbon dioxide in submarines, and apparently this would be more damaging to women. But this has long been scientifically refuted, and so it is not a valid reason anymore. So it seems obvious that there are other unofficial reasons behind that ban. And the radio program I was listening to gives some hints about what those reasons might be. Indeed, submariners and their wives were interviewed during the program, and they were all against the decision of the Minister of Defense to allow women on submarines. Why? For the wives, it's mostly because they are too jealous that their men will spend several months on submarines with another woman. Also, they think that women don't have what it takes to survive several months in a submarine. Others argued that women would ruin the brotherhood and comradeship found in submarines among men. Or worse, others were scared that they might get accused of sexual harassment while spending so much time close to a woman. Obviously, those are only prejudices, but they reveal many worrying issues. The first being the issue of sexual harassment among the armed forces. This is a very serious issue that is rarely addressed and often denied. And this is the reason why 2 journalists recently inquired this issue and published a book about this subject. Their findings were so alarming that the French Ministry of Defense decided to take actions and to add sexual harassment in the defense code so that victims of sexual harassment in the military would benefit from legal protection. This is, of course, very positive, but I think it should have been done earlier. The other disturbing truth is that prejudices such as women are not good comrades or women are too weak seem enough to legitimate a ban. Moreover, it reminds us of how sexualized our society is when we can't even imagine a man and a woman sharing a room without risking sexual harassment. It seems highly hypocrite to act like the only way to protect women from men's basic sexual instincts is to ban them from crowded places. Or maybe it was a desperate attempt to keep women out of one of the last exclusive preserves of men. Of course, the military is not the only field many wish women had never entered. And this quite amusing anecdote shows it clearly. A male passenger of a flight from a Canadian airline left a lovely note on his seat for the female pilot of the flight. He wrote on this note, I quote, "The cockpit of an airline is no place for a woman. A woman being a mother is the most honor, not as captain." The female pilot reacted on her Facebook page. She posted a picture of this note and she commented, I quote, "Thank you for the note you discreetly left me on your seat. I respectfully disagree with your opinion that the cockpit, we now call it the flight deck as no cocks are required, is no place for a lady. In fact, there are no places that are not for ladies anymore." We see that there is still a lot to do until women are accepted everywhere. And this also goes for men, since men are also victims of sexual discrimination on the workplace. But it is really hard to move forward when such laws legitimize this mentality. But let's be optimistic and hope that we continue down this road by abolishing laws prohibiting women from becoming undertakers or working in quarries and mines. Thank you.
Ah, rien. J'ai pas compris pourquoi elle aurait dit qu'il n'y a plus aucune place appropriée pour une dame ce jour-ci. J'ai pas compris la subtilité de leur lady et women.
There are no
La
places that
réponse
are
la
not...
pilote.
No.
C'est bizarre.
Mais non, there are no places that are not for ladies anymore.
Ah non, pour ladies. Ah, parce que moi j'ai entendu
Ah merde.
l'inverse.
Ah merde,
Je pense que tu l'as dit, Victoria a dit l'inverse et je dis, mais elle va pas dire ça.
Après,
C'était quoi la conclusion sur les carrières et les mines?
il faut continuer sur cette ligne en abolissant les lois qui empêchent les femmes de travailler comme croque-mort ou travailler dans les
Chers
carrières.
collègues, on fait ça?
Croque-mort?
C'est loin interdit, c'est en France, les femmes de travailler comme croque-mort.
Que tu vas créer, non
Ah oui, oui.
Tu pourrais tout de suite
C'est pas dans la carrière, pas dans les mines.